All right, so my name is Jake Van Leenen. I'm going to be talking to my twin brother Jordan, who's in the same degree program as me. So hopefully he can elaborate on some of these same type of questions that need to be asked. We're going to be talking about smart homes and that kind of emerging technology. So I'm going to be playing some video in the background with some of the features. You're not going to be able to understand all of it, but it'll show some stuff that you can maybe grasp. So, starting off, what are some of the places and times you find yourself using maybe smart homes or like the Alexa connecting throughout your whole house or something like that?
Well, personally, I've never had it myself a home that's a smart home that could be considered a smart home. So I haven't had too much experience, but I have been to some people's houses, specifically one recently, a friend's house that I went to, and he has what you could say a smart house or a smart home. He has Alexa controlling a lot of the interfaces in his house. So, controlling music, controlling channels, controlling um, pretty much almost everything in the house, maybe except for the stove and locks and whatnot. But it's 80% of the way there, I'd say. Um, I couldn't imagine having a smart house that connects everything, like locking doors. I've seen a lot of smart house technology, like locking doors, turning off stoves because you don't want your house to
You
turn
know,
on
the
fire.
temperature in your
Yeah,
house,
temperature in your house.
volume. You probably said this already, but like volume on your TV.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like a crazy world that we live in. It's almost like that show, that futuristic show that everyone thought would never come to
What, the Jetsons or
yeah,
something?
the Jetsons or whatever, where everything and everyone was like, "That's what we're gonna be living in." It's kind of like that. Like you never thought we would have like a smart house where you could just talk and you could turn things off or just do hand motions. So I definitely see. I just outlined some of the stuff where you would find yourself using smart home technology, and uh, just again to reiterate, it would be for like turning down music volume, changing channels, stuff like that. So
So, how would you describe your experience using this device? I know you said that you haven't had it yourself, but you've seen other people use it. And does it work as you expected?
yeah, so pretty much worked as I expected. They pretty much got it down to a good spot right now. You pretty much whatever kind of device you're using, and for this example, we're using Alexa because in this specific example, he had Alexa. So Alexa, he would say Alexa, and then a command, and Alexa would, if heard correctly, then complete that command that was asked for.
Yeah, you
So
could do like Alexa, turn down volume of the TV by 15% or something, and it
yeah,
would, do it. And that was pretty cool.
yeah, so pretty much just saying the name and saying command. So that works pretty well, especially just with voice recognition technology and whatnot. I also saw in some of the YouTube footage that you're playing that people also use hand signals. So they have a sensor like in front of their TV or wherever they spend the most time at, or maybe in different spots in the house, and they can kind of just turn things off with hand motions or turn things on or do different things using hand motions. So uh, does it work as I expected? Yeah, pretty much works. It's pretty nice. I like the way they have it.
All right. So, what are some ways you would want to see this technology improve in the future?
Uh, I would like to see it improve. I feel it's one of those things where it's like at a pretty good spot, and improvements would be like small things. Maybe the voice recognition. I think there's some errors when it comes to that when maybe it doesn't recognize exactly what you're saying, like keywords. Like you want to say turn down volume and it turns something else on or off. Those could be errors that could be fixed. Just so small things. That was one example. Let me think of another. Um, I think the same thing could be said with the example that I use for hand motions. Just pretty much getting the technology to a precise point where it recognizes your voice. Those hand signals can't be uh, misinterpreted for something else, and everything works at like a 95% efficiency. I don't know what it runs at now. I don't even know if that's a number they're looking at. Like how efficient is it? Probably, I would think that the developers of this would be thinking of that. But so improvement just comes down to efficiency. I feel like small things that get it to that really finite point of perfection.
Well, you answered some of the questions well, but overall, this is my podcast, and I'm not really happy with what you gave.
All right. Well, never coming back.
I'm never coming back. All right, no, I was joking. It's always good to have you on. Next time we gotta have a beer or something, you know.
Yeah, when you become Hokage, let's have a beer.
Yeah, when I become Hokage. You're right. All right. Well, have a safe travels home. You know, do your thing
I live here.
like a chicken wang.
I live here.